Hello everybody and welcome back to the Grand Slam. It's Dunkerque versus Amiens today. Just as I promised yesterday, no time has passed between games and we're going straight into this one. The only thing that I do have to catch you up on is that despite the fact that I'm not planning to be here for long, I have been making transfer deals to try and leave this club in a better place when I leave it than when I found it. We'll get to those after the game itself, but for now we're going to go into the game plan and have a look at what our starting 11 is going to be today. And immediately Kekio Fonfone is going to be replaced with Bosca. We said the other day that he didn't really have the physical profile to start games. Also, looking at the team that we're playing against, they're playing quite narrow with the exception of the left and right back. So the wide areas are probably going to be where we get most of our joy. Goteni is in awful form as well as being quite low on the old stamina. So we're going to have to do something about that. Haven't really got many options in the centre of the park regarding defensive midfielders. We could put Brunel in and see how he does. I guess that's really the only option we do have. We're left a little bit weak with Goteni not being available, so we'll throw him on the bench just on the off chance that we do desperately need him. As for that, most of the other players pretty much pick themselves. I don't think we're going to make any massive changes elsewhere. Kouagba, possibly, if it wasn't for Bar being in awful form, I would consider Kouagba. Maybe we'll go for another player who has a completely unpronounceable name, at least for me. Kabamba Kalonji. Kabamba Kalonji, there we go. Yeah, why not? We'll give him a game and Kouagba can sit on the bench in the place of Bar. Right, that'll do us. Again, we're playing with the formation that, at least we're starting with the default formation that we started the series with. It seems to suit the players that we have at the moment. When we're able to get slightly better players in, then we'll certainly look at changing things up there. There's the strips taken care of. We are playing at home. No need to not play in the home strip. The opposition team playing in black. Amiens will be a very tough ask for us. I wouldn't expect us to get any points out of today's game, but I want to see a good performance. We got lucky last time out with Chikunte heading toward the goalkeeper and the goalkeeper somehow conspiring to spill it into his own net. So it's Dolphins versus Unicorns today. And let's see if we can score that most unicorn-like of things for this Dunkerque side, and that would be a goal. Well, immediately our passing has let us down, and that's really my fault. It wasn't a poor pass so much as I just tried to pass it straight through an Amiens player. Now let's try and play a little bit more conservatively, a little bit more cleverly. Down the wing to Bosca. There's a run for Chikunte. We'll try and find him. We do find him, amazingly. Now here's Rocheteau. Plays it through looking for Diarra, but can't get it through past the man in defence. And again, Amiens come away with the ball. Here's Blin, long ball forward, looking for Cisse. Poor header from Cisse. He had everyone to aim for. Absolutely bags of time. And we get away with it. An offside is given against Amiens. It will be brought back here for a free kick. To do better with those free headers. Could even have brought it down onto his chest just to slow things down. Not over the top for Rocheteau there. Sai making a run on his outside, but unfortunately they're doing a good job of defending those areas at the moment. We thought the wide areas would be profitable for us, and at the moment, not really looking that way. Bosca inside to Kerouche. Lovely ball into Sai. Rocheteau making a run. He finds him. Into the middle, goalkeeper saves, and Alphonse clears. There's Kabamba. Thiam to Kerouche. Brunel to Sai. Looking for an early ball into the box. Chikunte underneath it, gets his head to it first. Here's Bosca. Tries to cross it in, deflects off of Colli. Ball stays in somehow. And Manzango gets it away, but only as far as Karouche. And the ball just does not stick to Chikunte, and Sai has been played into all kinds of trouble there by Cisse. And it's going to be a throw-in for Amiens. Once again, we're not playing particularly good football here. I feel like when we get into the opposition final third, we run out of options somewhat. Oh, here's a ball for Chikunte. He can't quite make it stick, but Chikunte making an intelligent run. But again, it's our lack of ability on the ball which is causing us issues. Cisse does well to defend that. Plays it down the line towards Sai. Brunil. Kabamba Kalonji. Karouche has had the ball taken off of him there. Well, we get the free kick. Thiam to Karouche. He looks to play it, but again into the feet of an Amiens player. It's an interesting looking ball. It's a little bit long. I think already I'm seeing that there's a deficiency in the final third, even with playing two up front, that we need to solve. I'm going to try a long one over the top for Diarra. We're going to get ourselves a throw-in off of that. It's not pretty football, but seems to be somewhat effective at advancing the play at least. Sai offside. Such an easy ball to get right, and yet somehow we've managed to get it wrong. Alphonse deep inside the right back area. Lusamba picks up the ball. Back to Alphonse again, plays it forward once more. Cisse underneath. Wins the header, but we don't have the speed to... Oh my goodness me, what a goal that is on the left side of the penalty area by Nahore. The defending was tragic. The finishing sublime. Goalkeeper probably will feel that he could have done better. It's this moment here, we win the ball, and then two defenders both walk away from the ball thinking the other one's going to deal with it. Neither of them does. The number 9 able to play a simple ball to Nahore. And then look at that for a finish. Rifles it into the left-hand side of the goal. And now we need to improve things, and we're going to have to very quickly indeed. Right, Karouche is our best option there. I suppose if we drop Brunil down there, Karouche can play more advanced alongside Oscar. Oscar's better out on the right-hand side. Rocheteau would be better on the left, and we'll throw Diarra up front this time. Slightly more mobile of the two, and we're going to make a double change, I think. Boudaud and Kekia-Fonfone, both better passers. And also we'll have to make the tactical changes as well. Counter-attacking should be fine. We'll go for short passing though. Central areas, maintain formation and medium support range, and then defensively we're going to force people to try and play centrally, and we're going to play compact to complement that. Defensive line doesn't need to be quite so deep as that, I don't think. And also we're going to tell Diarra to be a counter target, so he's going to stay up the pitch at all times to give us an out ball if we really desperately need one. But these are desperate times for Dunkirk. They started the season off fairly well, but it's all gone a little bit Pete Tong for them in recent weeks. Again with the passing, it wasn't even the pass I wanted. These players really are so poor, but that's what you get. We knew this was going to be a tough ask. This is one of the worst teams in French football. At least starting with this team, is they're one of the worst teams. They're 1.5 stars, which is the lowest rating of any team in the French second division. There's a ball over the top. Cisse should deal with it. Finds Boudaud. Now Kekia Fonfone. It was a nice idea, but the execution was put... Oh my goodness me, what have I hit the X button for there? We had a chance to advance the play, and instead I've put it out for a goal kick. It's very poor from me, I have to say. Cisse doesn't get anything on that one. Sai picks up the eventual ball. Out it comes to Rocheteau. Through ball into Boudaud. He gets hold of it. Plays it into Kekia Fonfone, who's got the ball and got a chance to shoot. Can't do anything with it though. The shot is deflected. The ball goes out for a throw-in. We might have one more chance before the half ends. Here's Boudaud. Knocks it into the middle. Diarra heads it out. Thiam winds up. Can't hit the ball past the first man. And Collie collects, and the half-time whistle goes. It's been a disappointing first half of football for Dunkirk. Their lack of quality really is causing them issues in this league, and they're going to have to improve rapidly if they want to see any better results. Changes already made in the first half. There's no need to worry about making any more quite yet. Alright, Cisse needs to win those headers, and he's just not doing so. Brunel to Boudaud. Now into Rocheteau. Cisse making the Diarra making the run. Collects the ball, but he can't do anything with it. Brunel will do well to get to that. He does get to it. Kekia Fonfone into Diarra. Looks to play the ball square and behind him, and can't get his foot to it before the defender. The problem we've got is the lack of quality in all areas. We pretty much have to play the perfect ball first time for Diarra to have a chance of finishing it. And we haven't got the players who are capable of playing those kind of passes. Cisse needs to win this one, and he does. Boudaud won't win this though. Alphonse on the right hand side plays it forward. Try a little bit of one-touch football if possible. Oh, see, not even sharp enough to get to the ball that's played directly to him. The interceptions have been pretty on point from Amiens so far. It's Brunel. Oh, for God's sake, that's awful! It's absolutely awful. All he has to do is knock it around the corner. Thankfully, he's good enough in the tackle to win it back. Rocheteau's looking for the ball to be played through. It is played through. Just can't find the pass. The direction was all right, but the power was not anywhere near what it needed to be. Here's Boudaud once more, through to Diarra. Can he get the shot away? No, he can't. Of course he can't. What am I thinking? Of course he can't get the shot away. Now Brunel. Kekia Fonfone into Rocheteau, looking for Diarra. Boudaud can't even shoot before the ball's taken off of him. Bosca might keep this. No, he can't even keep it in. And I don't mind admitting to you guys, I am getting very frustrated at the poor quality of this team. You can play all of the nice intricate passing football that you like, but if the quality isn't there with the players, you're going to find it very difficult to do anything with it. Right, Rocheteau, he's got some space to run into here. What can he do? He's going to have to dink one in. He does dink one in. Diarra can't get past his man. Dowd can't get it on target. We're huffing and puffing, but we're very far from blowing the house down here. Two defenders getting in each other's way. Cisse to Brunel. Rocheteau, man running ahead of him. Should have kept that run going, son. Here's Sai. Can he find a dangerous ball into the area? Well, he puts one in. It's not dangerous. It's easily defended. And now here come Amiens. Except not quite. They play it backwards. Play one over the top now. Cisse wins that header. Into Boudaud. Diarra. He's fouled on the edge of the area. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone that can take a free kick. So this isn't really going to make any difference. Kekia Fonfone is going to give it a go. Let's do our best here. Well, he at least gets it on target, which is more than I can say for the last couple of free kicks that we've had. But the goalkeeper saves very easily. Maraval to Thiam. Kekia Fonfone already on his last legs. His natural fitness must be absolutely terrible for him to be playing like this. He looks knackered. They're just so strong compared to our boys. None of our defenders winning the ball, and they're being physically bullied off of it. Here's another chance for Amiens, and I tell you what, Maraval deserves a pay rise for the amount of shots he's going to field in the next little while. Going to have to make a change because Kekia Fonfone, despite being brought on just before half-time, is absolutely knackered, and so we're going to have to bring him off. So Bosca retreats into an attacking midfield role, and Kekia Fonfone will be replaced by Pierre. I think we'll do that. I genuinely have no idea, apart from making signings to improve the quality of the first team, how we're going to get out of this. We are so poor. Diarra on the right-hand side now, plays it back to Bosca. Boudaud. Rocheteau, can he find a first-time cross? He doesn't get it past Gertner, and that is the one thing he needed to do above all else. Our crossing has been pretty much appalling, as is this performance today. It's 1-0 that it finishes to Amiens. Another poor result for Dunkerque. And it's all very well saying a poor workman blames his tools, but when you're a carpenter and you've got a slice of processed cheese and 2 bottles of Ambipure to be dealing with, you're not going to get much joinery done, are you? So there are the stats. On paper, we dominated the game, but I think it's fair to say that in front of goal, we did anything but. The Unicorns running away with a 1-0 win here. And Diarra getting a 4.5 along with Carouche. We need to see much improved performances from these players. But the problem is, it doesn't matter what formation we seem to put them in. We just can't get a tune out of this broken fiddle. So there we go, 1-0 loss to Amiens puts us down in 15th. We are now still only 3 points away from the relegation spots, but we are one place closer. Next up on the schedule is Paris, I believe, who are below us, but I don't know. I really don't know. Their defence is more porous than we are, but their attack is also a little bit more effective. It's going to be difficult going for the next little while, I believe. Right, now, before I leave you today, and there is the confirmation that Paris are the next team on the playlist, let's have a look at the negotiations. I said that we've been making some moves, and I have indeed been making some. Bosca is moving on the 1st of January. We got an offer for £443,000 from Ajaccio, and to be honest, I couldn't turn it down. There are reasons. We'll go into them in a minute. Boudal, it looks like we've had an offer for him, but he's one of the few players that I really don't feel like getting rid of at the moment. So we will be ending negotiations for that one. Romil will be moving for £250,000 to Vaduz on the 1st of January as well. Chuacha has had an offer made for them. Not sure yet if we're going to let them go. He's not going to get any better, so probably we will accept the offer. So Chuacha also on his way. Going down a little bit further, you can see that Cetina is moving for £72,000. They'll be moving to Valenciennes. Huisman will be moving to Auxerre for £144,000. Again, you can see these are all players that, well, I mean, Cetina didn't really have that much potential left. Huisman was already falling quite badly in terms of ability. Bilkens, we've allowed to leave for Gil Vicente for £145,000, plus a selling on option of 20%. A player who did have the potential to get better, but I've got irons in the fire regarding fullbacks, and Bilkens, to be honest, the third best right back in the squad at the moment, probably not going to develop quickly enough. And like I said, other options available to us. And then Salhi is leaving on the 1st of January, our least well-rated goalkeeper, not going to get much better in any good amount of time. Guillaume and Maraval all outperforming him. So, and we also have a show as well. So we actually have 4 goalkeepers in this squad taking up valuable wage budget. All of that means that you can see we have a salary budget of £7,920 and a transfer budget of just over 2 million at the moment. We'll probably be doing some deals with free agents. At least free agents that will want to come to us, and the youth team is something that we'll probably look to lean on fairly heavily as well. Right, so that pretty much sums up the transfers as they stand. When we return next time, it will be to play Pau FC at the Stade du Hameau. We'll give you a heads up on what happened against Auxerre and Paris FC as well. But until next time, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks very much for your time. Thank you for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.